welcome back to World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade Classic Blind. We are heading into the Blade's Edge Mountains with our new Berserker stance and abilities, going back to our typical playstyle of taking every quest we see, starting with this one. Right outside this spider cave.
How may I help?
Sentinel Moon Whisper. Killing the crawlers. Commander Skyshadow wants this tunnel cleared out so we can expedite trade with the Harborage. Must not leave my post here, so I'm leaving the task in your hands. Clear the tunnel and report to Commander Skyshadow at once. Sentinel Moon Whisper and the tunnel between Zangarmarsh and Blade's Edge Mountains wants you to kill 6 cavern crawlers and report to Commander Skyshadow in Sylvanaar. Alright.
Del Madras.
I can do that. 6 cavern crawlers. If we get this done quick enough, we can just leave the cave and fly over it.
Too far away. Need more range.
Ah, yes. We no longer have charge. I was trying to charge there. That's not how this works anymore. Oh, we were just stacking up the rage. My goodness. Ah, yes, spiders. Known for their having of all of the drops. I guess I don't feel too bad about charging in. Or intercepting in. Stuns the enemy. Does a little damage. Could be worse. Oh yeah, we're just absolutely full of rage. What else can we throw out? Whirlwind. 25 rage. It does weapon damage, but not plus anything. It can hit 4 enemies. That's definitely something. Don't know how good that's going to be on a single target. There's a spider back. Oh, there's a bigger spider. You think the big spider counts for the quest? Could. We'll just let him run past. Same level as the other spiders, really. That feels like an elite waiting to happen. But it's not, so that's okay. We could, like, switch to battle stance. Charge in and switch back. Worth testing. We get to keep some of our rage here. Charging in generates 21 rage. Then we can switch back and have 10 rage. Or something like that. Depends if this switching is instant. If that takes up a doing something slot, global cooldown or whatever. You want some, spider? Oh, you're gonna get some. I guess there's no reason not to throw out a whirlwind. It's instant, which I like. The stun on intercept is also pretty good. We just have so much rage to work with. We also have to be aware that we take more damage here too. So far, going pretty well. Also, our battle shout doesn't last quite as long anymore. More things to be aware of. Okay. And that is through the cave. So let's head up to Sylvanaar. These crazy Fey Drakes. Being all fancy. Alright. Got a whole pile of spider parts, as per usual. Very standard when dealing with spiders. Now we can grab all the quests up in here. It's gonna be great.
Goddess bless you.
Rena Moonspring. The Encroaching Wilderness. We've been growing the Living Grove at an accelerated rate, but somehow the lynxes have become lost to our control. Where once their population was stable, the Grove Stalker lynxes are now beginning to encroach upon Sylvanaar. There have been a number of unpleasant incidents of late. I suspect that the Arakoa of Vale Lash are somehow behind it, but the immediate issue is the lynxes themselves. I'd be most grateful if you would help us deal with the situation. Slay 12 lynxes. And with our increased gold from being max level, that's nearly a gold per lynx we kill, which I can absolutely work with.
Go in peace.
I can do that. It is a long road to 5,000 gold, plus whatever the mount costs. But we will work on it. Wanted, Den Mother. Rema, the Den Mother and primary defender of the Jagged Ridge south of Thunderlord Stronghold. Find her by heading east out of town and across the bridge that traverses the Bloodmaw Ravine. She keeps herself secluded in the tunnel at the southern edge of the ridge. To have news of her demise to Commander Skyshadow of Sylvanaar. Rema, the Den Mother. You get a thing and 10 gold. Okay. Scan here. Nope. Just walking. You have something? He's just walking. Yeah, turn in with this guy.
I am listening.
Killing the crawlers. Good work, warrior. The tunnel is our lifeline to the swamp. Money. He's who we turn in the Den Mother to. Okay. And the Bloodmaw Ogres. There's a threat to Sylvanaar far deadlier than the horde at Thunderlord Stronghold. And speaking of the native ogres of these mountains, just to the south and east, down in the ravine, lives the Bloodmaw clan. While they aren't the only group of ogres that threaten us here, they are the closest. Have you head south through the Living Grove, then go down the path to the east, which leads to their outpost. Slay as many of the Bloodmaw ogres at Bloodmaw Outpost as you can. Description of any 30 Bloodmaw ogres. For 10 gold. Your prices are not competitive with the Lynx quest. Just saying.
Hi.
Malaise. The magic practiced by the Lashan Arakoa is unnatural. They rip out clawfuls of their own feathers as reagents. That doesn't sound like good magic to me. I've come here to learn more about their spells. Unfortunately, getting close is too much for me. You could succeed. Cast one of their spells on yourself, then return to me. You have to find one of their spellbooks high up in the trees of Vale Lash. Unless you've grown feathers, I can't see. You'll need to get some of those. Collect 18 Collect Lashan feathers. breathe the shine tome in the treetops of Vale Lash. Go cast a spell on yourself. It's unnatural. Sounds like a good idea.
What's on your
Quest
mind?
from Morgrim Stouthammer for the Explorers League. Strange brew. If I'm going to start this vacation out right, then I'm going to need more brew. Unfortunately, the elves know nothing of the fine art of fermentation. I overheard that the Bloodmaw ogres down in the ravine have plenty. I'm willing to give it a try. Do me a favor, head south through the Living Grove, then down the ramp to the east into Bloodmaw Outpost, and procure me some. I hear they have big barrels of it lying around that their brewmasters carried around to all the other ogres. 11 Bloodmaw Rootbane Brew. Okay.
Be good.
And another guy from the Explorers League.
Welcome.
Into the Draenithist Mine. Well, it's good to see someone who's willing to help out around here. Borgrim and I are part of the Explorers League. We're here to learn what we can of these mountains. We've heard all sorts of tales, and I can't wait to get settled in and started. One thing in particular has caught my attention. The Night Elves speak of a place down in the ravine to the east, known as the Draenithist Mine. It's at the south end of Bloodmaw Outpost, like some of the crystals that grow naturally therein. 5 Draenithist Mine crystals. Okay.
Off with ya.
It's a trade good guy. We've already looked at these guys' shops earlier. Here's a smith. Fully repaired. Ready to go. We can also sell these spider bits. Don't need those. That's the same price. Okay. Very good. Are we at the inn? Got some machinery there. Alright. Looks that should be good for the quests in Sylvanaar. Are we up there? Alright. I'm gonna do the ones with Vale Lash first. Ogres, Den Mother. The Lynxes are nearby. Yeah, the brew is down with the Bloodmaw. That's Bloodmaw. That's near the Bloodmaw. Den Mother is across the bridge. And Morgdor the Wizened is the guy that's up on top of the tower. I know where that is. So I think I saw the Lynxes on the way in here. Yep, Grovestalker Lynxes. Alright. Let's get fully prepared here. Sharpening stone on. Well-fed buff going. We'll go with the Tallbuck steak. And hunt down some lynxes. Hello, strong limb deep root. How you doing? In the Living Grove.
Not enough rage.
Still can't charge in. That's gonna happen a lot, I think. That's gonna happen a lot. 14, 17. Seems pretty good. Got some kind of plant thing. That's probably for a quest. We can also pop Death Wish. Do even more damage. Not that we're doing too bad on damage right now. Yeah, this definitely looks like a quest thing in the making.
Not ready yet.
These guys are level 65 though. And we're level 70. So that is something to keep in mind.
I need to find something first. I need to get closer.
That stun at the beginning is also pretty nice. Hamstring is also instant. That's an idea. We spilled so much rage here, we can just really throw out a lot of stuff. We put a lot of stuff into getting more rage going.
Isn't ready yet.
And we were a little quick on that kill, so we didn't actually have intercept recharged. It's only a 20-second cooldown. Feline. Absolutely still looking for mining. Definitely a thing. Fel Iron isn't currently fantastic for us. But if we get to Fel Steel at some point, it'll be okay. Also need to be more aware here of battle shouts cooldown being different now. Three seconds stun at the start of the fight. Pretty nice. Only 10-second cooldown on Whirlwind. It's also pretty good. Definitely a decent dump for extra rage. And we got plenty of it. My goodness. We're just throwing out attacks. It's gonna be hard to exactly compare between now and before. But I'd say we're doing pretty good. Hamstring only does 63 damage, and Whirlwind does weapon damage. So Whirlwind's probably better. Just in general. Got this Berserker Rage, immune to fear. We will see if that pops us out of fear. That is the hope. Have that going. Yeah, healing effects reduced. I suppose that could be pretty good if an enemy's trying to do some kind of healing. Can stop them from doing that. Oh, they got a defense level. How close are those all to maxed out these days anyway? It's gonna be in combats. We got pole arms is at 349, so one left there. 4 more defenses. And the other ones aren't maxed. That's something we could also do at some point. Max out all the weapon skills. Oh, that'd be an adventure. That would take quite some time. We will see if we have nothing better to do towards the end of this expansion, but for the time being, that is not really on my list. If we get another new weapon. Also, we can't really charge off of our mount. Alright, that's all 12 of those. Now let's go play with the Arakoa. We need to get up into their trees and have 18 feathers. We should probably start by fighting the ones here on the ground. Like a reasonable idea. Oh, these guys are gonna be susceptible to Whirlwind, because they're multiple guys. That's a mistake on your part. Being multiple enemies. Poor choices. There's 2 of the plucked feathers. Perfect.
Need rage.
Whirlwind has a slightly longer cooldown. I mean, 10 seconds compared to like 5. Feels longer than it is. Like, wow, 10 seconds, that's such a long cooldown. Not really. Not really. Yeah, we can throw out so many attacks. We should probably eat now.
Not enough rage.
He had some kind of effect there, decreasing our damage. Oh, here comes the guy. Yeah, boy. Whirlwind. Now my everything. We get attacked by another guy. Get him down to 20% and execute. 2,000 on the execute. Not bad. Not bad at all. Critical chance increased by 3%. Our crit chance is 21% according to this screen. That's very high. I can work with 20% crit chance. Sounds pretty swell. We already have 6 of the feathers. Probably gonna get some more here. So I think we can start our way up into the trees. Try to find this spell book. And cast some spell on ourselves. Also, we could just fly up to the trees, so... kind of a mute point. Let us go find this spell book. Scope out the location. This the right spot? Yeah, over here. Probably gonna be at the one connected by the bridge. Gonna take a wild guess. Hi, I'm up here now. A wind walker. That feels like the kind of guy that might have a knockback attack. So I'm going to angle myself. Not over there. I got a lockbox. Oh boy. Trying to run. Rude. Got a spellbook up here? Looks like a spellbook. It looks like an even more spellier spellbook. That's probably the right one. Nope, adamantite down there. We can come up here and get this when we have the 18 feathers. It is right where I expected it to be. At the furthest place to get to. No huge surprises here. Stuck on the side there. Alright. Adamantite. And some motes of earth. Also good. Guess we keep the lockbox.
Need more range.
We will see how many hundreds of episodes it takes us to find somebody in town advertising lockbox services. Ten feathers. You got these birds flying around, but I don't think they're actually enemies or anything. Just kind of exist. Get stunned. We should probably hamstring these guys. That'd probably help. 13 feathers.
I can't do that yet.
Victor Rush is instant and has no cost, which is also nice. We just really fire off a bunch of attacks here. $17. Start off with a whirlwind.
That ability is
Another whirlwind, finish them off. Bonus victory rush there. And we're done. Now we can full eye back up. Apparently they might have many books. We'll just go for this one back here. But this doesn't kill me. From the crude pictographs on the pages of the Age Tome, discern that a large number of Lashan feathers will be needed when casting the spells contained within. About 18. Flipping through the pages of the scratched notes and spindly script of the Lashan Erakoa, or a page with a pictogram of the circles of power you have seen in Vale Lash. Scratches. The pictograms indicate using feathers to cast the spell at one of the circles of power in Vale Lash. Confusing iconography seems to show an Erakoa being suffused with the spirit of a Kaliri. Use fistfuls of feathers on the Lashan spell circle. Turn to Drenel at Sylvanaar before the Kaliri spirit fades. Okay. Let's find this spell circle. There's one. And there's one. So we have blue spell circle. We got green spell circle. Another one. I'll go for the blue one. Accidentally angered this guy, unfortunately. It looks like we're gonna get more friends here too. Nope, they're stopping. Now, where are you going? Press the wrong buttons. Not walking. He's dead. That works too. Okay. Fill me with a bird or something. Spell circle. Not this one. This is the fistful of feathers. It transferred the 18 into that. Okay. You've infused the spirit of the Kaleri for 10 minutes. Perfect. Oh, is that just gonna stay on the ground? Even though it's a bird spirit? Yeah, my bird pet can't follow me either, so I guess I'm not too surprised. I'm glad it's jumping up to me, and then it's falling back down. Okay. Technically, it'd be quicker to just ride the ram here. But then I couldn't fly up through this magical light. I am unable to through the magical light. This magic light is standable. I can stand on the magic light. And now my bird spirit's also here too. Great. Yeah, as much as it's a bird spirit, it's really not doing so good at flying. The encroaching wilderness. That was fast. Are you sure that you dealt with as many as was necessary? Excellent. There's something else that you can help us with if you're willing. Yes, please. Money. Marauding wolves. The filthy races of the Horde have taken over a settlement to the east. They've brought with them a large pack of the dire wolves that they prefer to use as mounts and sentries. These sentries have been marauding across the bridge that separates us. They've been stalking our Fey Drakes, which are critical to the pollination of the living grove. Oh, that's what those are for. So they seem to be, like, making this area better. They're out here creating this grove. Which I guess makes a lot of sense, because other parts of the Blade's Edge Mountains are pretty desolate. Like, only the areas where they have some presence. And then, I guess, Thunderlord strongholds a little better. Yeah. It's a patchwork out here. But they're working around this area. So the marauding wolves are hunting the Fey Drakes, and that's not great. Use the east exit to traverse the bridge over Bloodmaw Ravine. See jagged ridge to the east, between their tails. 4 Thunderlord direwolf tails. For another 10 gold. Profitable. Very profitable. I got the spirit thingy. Do you want the spirit thingy? I wanted the spirit thingy. Scratches. Journal at Sylvanaar. You? There you are. Good, Eric Erickson. You're under the spell's influence. I'm just analyze it quickly, then we can talk. Alright. So I didn't have the finish the quest thing because it wasn't actually finishing the quest.
What is nature's call?
It's exciting. Can't wait to examine the workings of the spell. I don't know what to say. The spell is very strange. It is not a simple conjuration or enchantment, but some kind of communion or communication spell. Not sure what to make of it, Eric Erickson. I have to think about it some more, but thanks for your help anyways. I'm sure I'll think this through sooner or later. Interesting. So, talking to a bird. Cool. I've gotten a lot of experience with bird-related stuff recently. Well, with the whole flying around thing we do. Okay. Too steep. Okay. This is now a bird bath. some stuff that's more up above, and some that's more down below. Strange Brew is down with the Blood Maw. The Blood Maw is with the Blood Maw. Den Mother is over. Dranthus Mines down. Let's go to the Dranthus Mines. Right there. They got this whole path we could go down to get to the Blood Maw outpost. Or we can just kind of fly there. It's also an option. Set my target straight towards the Dranthus Mine. Just hold forward. Not worrying about anything. Except this spike directly in our path. Dealt with. Yeah, we can see the mine from here. Angled. Who needs paths? That is going to make this area more convenient, since we can just go out over any of the walls we want to. It's pretty cool. We need some mine crystals. And hopefully we can also find some ores in here. That'd be fantastic. Drain this mine. This is the brewer. We can also get some stuff from him. I know he's cast Drunken Haze. Movement speed reduced by 50%. Time between melee range attacks increased by 30%. Casting time increased by 30%. Oh boy. Stone form doesn't help. These are all mine crystals. Ah, there's an adamantite deposit. The miner says he's gonna crush me. We will see about that. Doesn't look likely. Here's a mine crystal. We got tons of mine crystals. Nice. Need 5 of these. I can do that. Let me collect my crystal. Got it.
Not enough range.
Always good when you can collect the crystal before you get attacked. Really speeds up this whole process. Oh, they're enraged. Honestly, I will take enraged over fleeing pretty much any time. Mine crystal. Might be some more actual ores further in the cave. We will see. I will gladly take some more adamantite. 112 we have in total right now. Not bad. Doesn't look like a very large mine here. It's just for these crystals here. Yep, looks pretty small. That's okay. Also, any of these ogres count for this kill ogres quest. So that works. And he's enraged. And he's dead. Oh, there is adamant. Perfect. So I don't know if we can get 3 mortal strikes in during this 15 seconds. But I can be close.
Not ready yet.
3,500. My goodness. I'll be taking that. Here's this brew. We got that. Places a mug on the ground which attracts nearby Bladespire ogres. Interesting. It's not easy excavating crystals out of solid rock. And we got some boots here, which are actually pretty good. Plate armor with strength, agility, and stamina. So, a lot more armor than our leather. About half the strength. 5 more agility. Double the stamina. No dodge or hit rating. So, yeah. A green item. Level 62. So, probably not quite as good. A lot more armor, of course. But minus 13 strength. Plus 5 agility, plus 13 stamina. Minus hit rating and dodge rating. Overall, probably not quite as good. Can't be too surprised, though. For a green item. Compared to blue. It's a pretty big difference. It's a pretty big deal. We've got all the crystals. We've got the brew. So what we really have left in here is fighting some more guys. Those are here. And we can come back down and just fight a whole bunch of ogres whenever. 7 out of 30. We can probably get that done. There's going to be plenty of ogres outside we can go deal with. Might want to try avoiding the drunk ones. We also have these wolves we can take care of. Avoid. Fighting the ogre at the same time. If possible. Okay. We need to specifically get tails from them for the quest. It's just walking towards me. We're just over here, kiting things within a few feet of each other. That works. Go for another tall buck steak. Well, Fed buff is running out, and we need to heal. Seems like a perfectly reasonable time. The Brewmaster. Anything else we needed for the brew one? We need 11 of the brews. That's 1 out of 11. Yeah, that's different. Can we find these somewhere else? Big barrels of it lying around. Okay. I'll look for the big barrels. Is that a barrel? It's a wolf. There's a barrel. They're enjoying the brew. And we're out here stealing it. They're not going to appreciate that, clearly. Hopefully this big barrel is more than 1. It's 2. Well, it's better than nothing. These are right wolves. check that quest. Thunderlord Direwolf. Nope, these are Bloodmaw Direwolf. Completely different, and there's 100% chance they'd be able to tell that we have the wrong tails. So, not gonna mess with that. Can we steal from right next to this wolf? Of course not. Of course we can. Did you touch a thing? All the wolves in your location now. We can get more than 2 from the big barrel, that'd be fantastic. A total of 11 here. Another 2. Alright, I'll fight a Brewmaster. If he doesn't use his brew things, that'd be great. Nope, there it is. Drunken Haze. Not ideal. We got Grimnock Battleborn yelling. He's got one. Oh no. And we are out of our drunken stupor. Just beating down this brute.
I need a target.
There's another barrel up here. These barrels might be just respawning. That's also a possibility. Whenever we get 1 barrel. Look at him. He's just dead. Also, don't think we're going to need this last plucked feather, so we can get rid of that. Munch, munch, munch. If we can get up here quick enough, we can intercept. That's an idea.
I can't do that.
If we Blood Rage into intercept, we would start with some health loss. We'd be able to get in there faster. That's 10 rage. Blood Rage gets you 20 in total.
Need more rage.
That's an idea. I don't know how I feel about starting every encounter with the cost of some health. I have to see exactly how much some is in this case. Just need 3 more brew. Barrel anywhere? Crystals are crystalling.
I'm out of range. Not enough range.
Imagine living next to these crystals. My goodness. This area is not very large. There's going to be a barrel, I'd probably see it. Unless more of this counts as their outpost. That's also possible. Just need 3 more. Let's see here. Blood Rage. Costs 700 health, it looks like. That's a decent amount. You're a little close to him. Yeah, we can manage with you. Drunken Haze. Doesn't have any buffs or anything to go with it. All negatives, all the time. Oh, yeah. Got a random tunic. It's got fire damage. Fancy. Don't really need fire damage. I don't think that's really gonna help us here. A shaman and a wolf there. Throwing out so many attacks. We got rage for days and ways to spend it, which is a ideal combination. Trying to be far enough away from this wolf so we can eat in peace. That's the idea, at least. We'd also just go for a bandage and get it done quicker if we really wanted to. It's okay either way, though. Building a little rage here. Perfect. Yeah, being able to immediately run in with Intercept and Battle Shout. Not a bad combo. For a little bit of lost health. Have you seen a huge brew barrel? Looking to take all the brews. Where are you going? Where do you think you're running off to? Could see if there's more of these guys out in the rest of the stronghold. Outpost place. Let's fly over there. We've got Blood Maw guys. Plenty of them. And more of the drunker ones. There's a barrel. Okay. Well, this'll work. We just dropped out of the sky. Now we're doing dwarfs that drop out of the sky stuff. Like stealing. And that's enough brews. Then we can finish off
I'm out of range.
the last of these guys that we need. And it's a very convenient anything goes kind of quest. We can just blitz through here.
That ability isn't.
Taking any of them we want. No, that's alright.
Not ready yet.
Still kind of want to avoid the wolves. Just because that's not helping right now.
Not enough range.
It's like a little bit of Death Wish going there. Bit more damage. Oh boy. We're just throwing out the damage. We're also taking a little bit more damage, but honestly, seems worth it. Do 4 more. That's easy. So we're absolutely crushing
I can't do that yet.
level 65s. That really doesn't say too much. We could crush level 65s no matter what we were doing. Yeah, Whirlwind seems acceptable. Single target.
That ability isn't.
Nothing crazy, but functional. Good enough for the 5 seconds when Mortal Strike is on cooldown, at least. And there we go. That is all that done. Now we angle for Sylvanaar and just fly up there. It really is that simple. Some crazy sky stuff going on. We got this ominous haze that keeps resetting. So that's interesting. I'm sure it's fine. Whole bunch of netherweave cloth, which is good for making more bandages. But first, I found some ores. So we all know how that's gonna go. We're gonna get attacked by lynx.
Not ready yet.
Out of here. And some Eternium. Very cool. More ores for me. More ores for me. I think I saw another one over that way. Yep. We can just sweep out of the sky, grabbing some ores. Fantastic. And then we sweep back up into the sky, jumping over all the enemies. Seems like a good system to me. Seems good. Okay. Now for running around faster, the ramp.
Greetings.
The Bloodmaw Ogres. This is a good first step towards securing Sylvanaar and the Grove. With their ogres not so numerous, the Bloodmaw will think twice about attacking us here. And if only they were the only clan of ogres we had to worry about. The Bladespire Ogres. To the north of the Bloodmaw clan lies a threat more grave, Bladespire Hold. The Bladespire Ogres are the strongest clan in the mountains, having the favor of the Gron known as Gruul, the Dragon Killer, and his 7 sons. Now that we've dealt with winnowing the Bloodmaw, it's time to turn our eyes upon their rivals. From Bloodmaw Hold, head north through the ravine to come to Bladespire Hold and the Bladespire Grounds. So as many of the Bladespire Ogres they're in as you can. Another 30, whichever ones you want.
Farewell.
I do that.
Ishnu Keldiab.
And with quick action, we've completed all the Explorer League quests. Well, at least the first ones if they have more. Strange Brew. It's getting pretty dry around here. How am I supposed to enjoy my vacation without something to drink? 11 of these. Also, these attract Bladespire Ogres, so be careful about that. What is that smell? Oh no, don't tell me that's the Ogre Brew. I'm almost afraid to try this stuff out. Oh well. What the hell? Bottoms up. Getting the Bladespire tanked. I'm not taking another sip of that ill-smelling muck, but it does give me an idea. That's the worst thing I've ever tasted. I wouldn't let my ram drink that. Gets a twinkle in his eye. So here's the plan. We know that the Bloodmaw practically live off of this swill. I wonder what their enemies, the Bladespire Ogres, think of it. Hey, Erickson, I want you to take the rest of this rubbish, see if you can get the Bladespire Ogres tanked. You can find them by heading north from Bloodmaw Outpost through the ravine. Attempt to get 5 Bladespire Ogres drunk. If you're successful, return to Borgrim.
Watch your back.
Well, that's an idea. And here's your crystals. Isn't this exciting? For all the dirt and insects of Sylvanas, this place is like a paradise. Ooh, by the looks of those, they're fine specimens. Can't wait to get my examination tools unpacked and have a real look at them. Well, I am a fantastic miner, so expect great results. Got Spelunker's Mantle, Spell Crit, Magic, Spell Crit, Mana Restore, Intellect, Spirit, and Magic, Strength, Intellect, Spell Crit, Crit Strike, and Magic. Very magic-based bits here. Don't think any of these are too useful for me. This one has Critical Strike. That's equivalent-ish to Agility, give or take. So this one just has much less strength. No stamina. No dodge, no hit. So let's take the most expensive one, which is the boots, and just sell them.
Watch your back.
Okay. I'm surprised we're running around inside here. This feels like an inside.
I'm listening.
Gnarled claws, fangs. These feathers could technically sell for more, but it's only 1 silver, so eh. Soulbound boots we don't need. Green item. No auction price. It's okay. Much less strength. And the fire damage. Alright.
May the stars guide you.
Inventory's nice and clean. And we've got quests to head to the north But first, to the east, where we take out the Den Mother and some Thunderlord direwolves. At least that's what we'll start with. Next time. Goodbye.